Sure. You guys recently released a new album, Auto Ad KO, and it's garnered much success. You guys won an award for it. And you actually were on the Norwegian charts. And that's what I read. And how does this feel?
Of course it's good, but it's a certain surprise too, because when we did this album and that you should understand, when you are at the edge, when you are pushing everything, you cannot see the future anymore.
Yeah, sure.
That's why you are there, because that's the maximum. You don't know what's gonna happen. So I was actually ready with this album to the biggest fall or whatever, and so we were, because we knew that we challenged the listener. Not just the composition and the music, but even with the production at some point, and with the artwork.
Yes.
To take it, this Rust is simple, just this kind of very in a way decadent, maybe.
Sure.
And then of course. The first reviews were already kind of good, but it's interesting to see how people, it's these waves, how people getting into this.
Get
because
used to
first
listening to
everybody was like surprised, of course,
because it sounded so different.
Yeah,
it was very different from the last.
My idea was actually, and our idea, to try to follow the message. The message should be the most important, and everything should follow that. The music, the lyrics, and also the production and everything,
Sure.
We should not follow any other trends. We follow what it requires.
Stay true to what you believe as an artist.
And that's actually what is the hardest thing to do. When you really challenge the whole world and you are ready to fall in case, or it's like in a battlefield, who's gonna win. You are there and you see.
Did you feel any pressure in the studio?
Certain way, yes, but it's more like that time I felt that this album was so fucking negative, dealing with these negative aspects of nature in different levels, and especially lyrically, I've been pretty much working on the lyrics at least 1 or 2 years.
Really?
This time I was a bit more, and also Rune with the composition, we really worked on this, put some energy, and I did researches, so the lyrics had some connections with some things, so it's not just came from my mind only, and all these things went on different levels at the end, eventually, and I think all affected us. So with Rune, we had to stay there all the time in the studio. We moved in for a month in the middle of nowhere in the south of Norway. We were isolated in the forest in this mile where they rebuilt it, and it was kind of cool studio in there. But the next community was like 20 minutes walk in the woods, so you could drink from the water. we used the water which was like coming from this mineral in the
that had to help the atmosphere of recording the album.
We went in there. And man, we went so far at the end, and it's not about drugs. Actually, we were pretty clean, even no alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
But a couple of weeks after, I remember we just had this strange state of mind, which was unusual. I've been in a couple of times in studio, but we had this strange pressure and strange energy. And even Rune, he went out, he went out to walk, but then he came back in 7 hours. Said, hey, where you been? I was just walking around the woods. You know what? It's like, and then he realized, oh fuck, it was 7 hours. Wow.
Just lost in thought.
Small things, but you know what I mean. We were completely away, let's say, and I think that comes through the album. So actually, first when we listened this, when we came out, they were like, wow, we did this. So
well, that's I think it's a very unique album, and it's a very unique experience.
Yeah, you know, we wanted just to leave all the expectations, to find some new sources, some more clean and untouched things, and even take a big risk,
Sure. Are you guys going to do a lot of shows this year? Are you?
Yeah, not too much, but we have 9 dates now on this tour, and we have a short break, a couple of days, and another 9 dates in Europe, and then we do another 9 dates, but that will be Japan, Australia, and New Zealand.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Australians will probably be very excited to see you guys.
Wow, yeah, we will see. Let's go.
Any plans to come to the U.S.?
Yeah, we would like to, but it's always something happening. I don't know why. It's something cursed with that idea, but I would really like to actually. And it's not easy these days, you know. And then, but I think it will come through sooner or later, you know.
Sure.
So it's a little bit difficult with the paperwork and all this shit, especially in a band with a band like Mayhem, you know, it's always a little bit. But I think it's gonna happen. So I would like to.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
yeah, you know.